Hi, good morning. Welcome to Polly's podcast. I'm Polly, and today I am going to share with you some great ideas to help you get through your weight loss stalls, right? So I have lost over 40 pounds, and I started in March, and I lost the majority of it during the first 3 months, before 3 months, and after that, I lost even more. So I'm still dropping fat weight right now, and I'm very excited about that. So thank you for joining me here today on Polly's podcast. So, one thing that's really helped me a lot is more liquids. And in particular, drinking even cold coffee in like the late morning with ice, with a touch of cream, heavy cream. So I don't use any coffee mate or sweetened creamers, anything like that. No flavors. So just a little bit of heavy whipping cream. And let's see. The next thing is I'm gonna say is sparkling water. And today I brought some with me to show you. So this is a LaCroix. None of these are sponsored, right? Um, this is just what I'm drinking, LaCroix. I don't really like LaCroix, but here's another flavor. It has no sugar, no nothing. Um, but if you really want to sweeten it, put a hint of your favorite non-calorie sweetener, like for an example, stevia. They're great. They'll get you that hit of sparkling, of that hit of soda water, that hit that you really want to enjoy or feel like you're enjoying something of substance. So I'm over that. So it doesn't matter to me. But sparkling water is a great gateway to getting yourself to drinking more plain water. The soda water is another thing. If you prefer soda water or mineral water, try those. They come in flavors too. If you don't like the flavors, they come in. There's a lemon juice. Sparkle it up a little bit with some freshness, or throw slices of cucumber in it and let it infuse, and it gets the flavor, the smell of the cucumber, which is so refreshing. I learned that at Nancy's house. Fabulous. I cannot stress enough the necessity for salt. Salt, like potassium chloride, sodium chloride, these are a must have. You must have sodium, potassium, chlorides in your diet, because when you don't eat carbohydrates such as rice, pasta, bread, your body does not retain the minerals in the water as long as it normally would if you're consuming those sticky foods. You're going to hear me refer to carbohydrates as a sticky food, because that's what they are. They make your blood sticky, they make your teeth sticky, right? It's a sticky type of product. It's not even a food, really. So I have my notes, I'm good. So soda water is fantastic. Let me tell you what else is good. I don't know where you're going to find this, but this is a hydration. Have you tried it? Let me know in the comments below if you have ever tried any of these products that I'm showing you today. So this gives you a hit of, is it potassium? Let's see if it's potassium. For some reason, I can't. I got this for $1.39. It was a reduced. Look at that. Can you see the price on that? $1.39. Usually they're so much more expensive. Anyway, fantastic way to hydrate right there. No calories, right? That's what we're looking for. We're looking for 0 calories so we can push our fasting as the late as possible. So I wake up, I'm energized, I'm ready to seize the day. Carpe diem. And then I'm having a cup of coffee with my collagen and my creatine, even a hint of salt, just to get that going. I try not to do any heavy cream on lean days, but on fat days where I'm consuming fat, I will have like a tablespoon of heavy cream in my coffee. And when I say cream, I mean like 40% heavy cream. It's fabulous. Anyway, I lean days are called protein sparing modified fasting days. That's where I'm having no cream and I'm having fish or poultry, turkey, chicken, shrimp for dinner, and not really heavy fat days, right? So when you hear me say the word I'm going lean that day or that week, that I'm usually breaking a stall, a weight loss stall or plateau. Okay. And I know I mentioned it in my previous video, so I'm going to mention it again. I did send those pictures from my cell phone to my email. So of me standing on the scale so you can see what happened during my lean time that I was doing lean and how I broke that stall and what the dates were. I did send them to my email and I just downloaded them today onto my computer. So I'm very excited about making my podcast video where I'm going to be posting those on the podcast. So if you don't watch my podcasts, please do. They're labeled episode 1 through, I don't know, whatever, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it's terrific. So the next thing is make sure there are 0 calories in what you're drinking. Zero, as close to zero, 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 zero. And drink enough liquids that you're pushing your fasting window all the way until you cannot take it anymore. So here is the soda pop that I drink. It's one of the flavors that I drink, right? Can you see that? Zevia. It has 0 calories. It doesn't taste like Dad's root beer or mug root beer. It doesn't taste like Dr. Pepper or Coca Cola. It has a powerful stevia flavor with the mild flavor of your favorite, probably your favorite sodas. But for me, I've become used to it. And what I do is I don't drink this straight. I mix it with water. So one of these lasts me like 2 days. And even though it has 0 calories, but for me, that's all it takes. I'm really um, over it. I'm just over the soda thing. Thank goodness I'm over the soda thing because sometimes that special time of the month, I would really crave something super sweet, super soda, cake, pie, whatever. Chocolate. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm not craving those things anymore at that special time of the month. So I'm really glad about that because you know that was holding me back for a long time is those stupid cravings where you just want chocolate or you just want cake or pie and it's just an excuse anyway. But lemon water, lemon water is a terrific thing. Just avoid diet soda at all costs. They have so many harsh chemicals in them. Try to limit your chemical exposure because you want to get healthy. the idea is to get healthy, right? That's the idea. I already mentioned, like, coffee with ice and maybe a hint of cream. So you can have coffee that's hot, coffee that's cold and more, a little more fun, maybe. Tea, like hot tea, cold tea, herbal teas. Today is day 230 that I have been grain free, sugar free, bread free, plant free. And I feel wonderful. I do intermittent fasting, and like from my eating window is very short. It's like 1 hour, 1.5 hours if I go out to dinner. But at the house here, I will have a 1 hour eating window. If I go out and I'm just having good, I could be 1.5 to 2 hours. But I'm usually, you know, really easy going with what I order, and it's not too overwhelming. But I fast all day, and I fast, from after dinner all the way to my sleep until the next time that I eat. So I fast 23, 22 hours every day because I do not need to be eating throughout the day at all. I have no need for it. I did say in a previous, either the podcast or it was here on the live check-in, that I was trying to eat more eggs every day. So I want to tell you my progress on that. I am now consuming 3 eggs every single day with my dinner, whether I'm out to dinner or eating at home. So the other night I went out to dinner, and I went to it was like so it was just a small group of us, and we had a great time. We went to a place that serves um, side dishes, which are just meat, and they smoke all their meat. I had tri-tip. I had ordered a half a chicken with 3 poached eggs, and then I think Cindy ordered tri-tip. I think John ordered tri-tip and eggs. Oh wait, actually, all of us ordered the 3 eggs poached, and I ordered the chicken, and then Cindy and John ordered the tri-tip smoked. But I did get some of the tri-tip that I exchanged for parts of the chicken because I could not eat all that food. I did eat all my eggs though, and I did eat the dark meat of the chicken, and then I ate some tri-tips. I was so full. When you don't eat bread and pasta and rice and muffins and cakes and sweets, you get full on protein and animal fat so quickly. Remember, if you go back and you look at my earlier videos on my daily check-in or on my podcast, I used to eat, when I first started this back in March, I would eat over a pound of food a day because I could not stop eating, because I think my stomach was larger and it had to fill up to feel full, especially when I was doing the intermittent fasting. But now, no, 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 not now. Let's see here. So I do fast, and you know, I'm not going to say that my intermittent fasting stimulates autophagy, because that actually does take a few days before autophagy kicks in. Autophagy is where your body starts to eat and recycle broken DNA structures, damaged cells that are too old, and it starts to renew. But the truth is that you know, I am in some form of autophagy all day, every day. Hey, hi there. Hi, Kung Fu. Thank you for the hearts and the love. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for joining me here today. It's been a few days. How are you? Let's see. So, yeah, the, in this channel, I'm over 50. So I'm mostly targeting people who are over 50 because it is so much more tough, so much tougher to lose body fat in your 50s than it is in your 20s or your 30s or your 40s. It's incredibly tough. And it's just wow. Anyway, let's see here. Fasting will also give your digestion a break. Give your digestion a break. So because I don't eat carbohydrates and I don't overeat my proteins, and now I don't overeat fat because I'm more balanced now, comfortable now. What happens is I'm in some form of autophagy all the time. So or I'm in ketosis all the time, so either I'm in autophagy or ketosis, but never like an extreme way. Um, but give that digestion a break because it really takes a long time to digest food, and you have to give your digestive system a just can I speak? Digestive system a break. Okay, so speaking of digestion, I also want to bring something up that may not be too attractive. It has to do with going number 2. So if you don't want to hear about this, mute it. I have found that when I go lean, when I'm eating very lean, if I'm breaking a stall or if I'm breaking a plateau, I will only go number 2 maybe twice a week. Now so I just wanted to bring that up. So if that's happening to you, maybe it's normal. But I'm not constipated at all. I just feel high energy. I feel that, everything's good. I still eat. I never have a belly ache. Nothing is blocked or stuck. It's just that my body is literally utilizing all of that deliciousness and all those macronutrients to build muscle, to support hormones, to support brain function, to support other functions, um, for fat soluble vitamins. So this is what's happening. And I'm okay with it. Mm, let's see. I'm going to also tell you that my hair is so thick. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I just got it cut. But my hair grows. I just had it cut like less than 10 days ago, and my hair is already growing into my eyes again. And, you know, it grows so fast. It's amazing, my hair. It did not grow fast before. Before, it just got to a certain length. I had it long, obviously, but it would stay. And it would break and it would split the ends. My hair was not healthy and it looked like dry straw. And so now I know that the byproducts, the waste that I'm producing, like my nails and my hair, is at a healthy place. So that's really cool if you think about it. Okay. I have less hair breakage. So, when I take my bath and my shower and you shampoo and condition, I always used to have like hair in my fingers, like breaking off. And I know you're supposed to lose like what, 100 hairs a day. But to me, it felt and it looked like more. And I know that my feelings are not true facts, but you can't help but think, oh my God. But I don't have that anymore. My hair grows like a weed. It's super soft and healthy. My ends don't break. It's just amazing. And my nails grow so fast and they are so thick and strong that I have to chop them, literally, just chop them off. I just cut them down. So, it's a good, if that's the biggest problem I have, then I'm all right. All right, let's see what Kung Fu is saying here. Let's see here. Who's here? Let's see who's here. Hold on. I want to see who's here. Okay, so proud of you. Thank you so much. I am so thrilled. I feel fantastic. You know, it's so rewarding. Hey, are you drinking a Okay, so I do drink a protein shake once or twice or sometimes 3 times a week after dinner. I will mix it with raw goat's milk, and I have the Hershey's C4 chocolate protein. I also have the vanilla protein that I've never cracked open yet. But the chocolate one is superior. And with the raw goat's milk, it just feels like it's a milkshake. Um, it just blows my mind. And I actually learned about the protein powder supplementation while I was on my protein sparing modified fast. So, look, muscle burns body fat. I'm going to say it again. Muscle burns body fat. And you cannot build body muscle faster and stronger than with animal protein. Okay, there you go. Love my haircut. Thank you. You're so sweet and you noticed. And oh my goodness, thank you so much. You're so sweet. Wow, your face is so. Hey, if you go back and look at my intro on my podcast, literally my face was still fat and I had lost over 30 pounds when I filmed that that intro. So what's funny is, I would joke and say, how fat am I that I have lost 10 pounds and I'm still so fat? How fat am I that I lost 20 pounds and I'm still so fat? It's just horrible, horrible, horrible. Thank you, my face. Thank you so much for noticing. But Kung Fu is saying, wow, your face is so thin now. Love the cut. He says, have you been drinking a protein? My hand just went in front of the camera. Protein shake. So proud of you. You're looking great. Thank you so much. You just make my day. So I really, really appreciate that because I went back and I was watching that video and I'm like, good Lord, my face was still just a round moon. My goodness gracious, just this big round moon face. That sugar face takes a long time. And I'm going to tell you what else takes a long time. My legs started to thin. My bum started to thin. The fat on the hips started to thin. My face, my neck, my chest started to thin. My arms, my back, even my upper back. But what's taking forever is the lower, above the hip area, the side. I think they call those love handles. And also my visceral fat, although it's gone down so much. I mean, oh my goodness, thank you. I mean, just I thank I am so grateful every day, but I still have a little ways to go. What do we have here? Kung Fu Cat is saying, I stumbled the other day and I had a tray of, I stumbled the other day and I had a tray of cookies and I still lost weight. Hooray for carnivore. Oh, kung fu. So, because you're so fat adapted, and you're not the only one that's had this happen, I've heard that a couple of times from a few people. You're so fat adapted and you're methylating at such a high rate and you're fat burning at such a high rate that even if you have an oopsie day, it doesn't affect it. I think the key is not to have 2, 3, or 4 oopsie days in a row. So just try not to eat that nasty processed food because I'm going to tell you something. It takes literally years for seed oils to leave your body, not months, not weeks. Even nicotine will leave your body within 24 hours of quitting smoking. But seed oils wreak havoc on your immune system, on your body. They get embedded into your fat cells. They literally cause metabolic disease. Seed oils are your biggest enemy. And, it wouldn't be so bad if they're using just sugar, but they're not. They're using like high fructose corn syrup. They use addictive ingredients and it just causes and wreaks havoc on your body. It literally takes years and years from the last time you eat a seed oil, like corn oil, safflower oil, sunflower oil, grapeseed oil, wheat-based oils. These are seed oils it from the last time you drink or eat something with a seed oil in it, it takes years for that to leave your body. So yes, it can cause metabolic disease and you really want to just keep that in check. I would suggest maybe if you're getting a sweet tooth, do like a protein shake with some raw dairy. If you don't want to do the milk, I understand, but do it with cream, heavy cream, right? I can feel the oil in my veins now. Oh my goodness. That's a good one. That's so funny. I can feel the poison now. Help me. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I will pray for you. I will keep you in my thoughts. All what I can say is replace those cookies with something. Actually, there is a way to make um, cake or brownies with chocolate protein powder and eggs. Um, I've done it. I've done it. And there's a way to do it where it's like 100% carnivore, 100% percent, 100% animal product. No, I'm serious. I will make one for you guys one of these days, and I will put it on my shorts. Okay, so I'll film it and everything. Okay, I am so sorry, but that is so funny. Let me give you some love here. Hold on. There. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. So, give your digestion a break. Again, today is 230 days on a meat-based diet where I have dropped over 40 pounds of body fat, and the majority of that was lost before the first 3 months were even up, and then I'm steadily losing more body fat. I am not perfect. I have a ways to go, but at least, and my waist, my waist, in the picture where it shows my waist is 40 inches. That was after I lost a bunch of weight. Oh, my, how much belly I've lost. It's just, I have dropped that belly so well. I'm so happy about that. But even as of now, just when I was doing my lean weeks, I dropped even more inches. And I'm going to take pictures and put them on the shorts. So I'm just really excited about that. So, losing this body fat has been the best thing ever for me. And I hope that you're on your journey of losing body fat. And if you like this content, please hit the thumbs up button. Find the thumbs up button, smash it, smack it around. And remember, we want to push the fast for as long as possible. Providing your doctor allows you to do intermittent fasting, because some people may suffer from low blood sugar, right? Maybe they don't have it. So this is not for you, obviously. This is for people who are over 50 years old, who are overweight, who have a very high unhealthy BMI. This is for people who are sick and tired of being so overweight that they want to drop the body weight as quickly as possible to get healthy. Um, so, if you're, having some kind of eating disorder where you don't eat, which I wish I had for like a week, and then of course not have it anymore. But what I'm trying to say is this is not for you. This channel is for people who are obese and overweight like I was. And I'm still a little bit, even though my BMI is normal now, um, I'm still on the higher end of the BMI, the normal scale. Okay. So I'm still working on getting into the middle. I'm going to get into the middle of that BMI. But I remember when I was 185 pounds and I had lost like 4 pounds. And I was so happy and so thrilled about that. And I said, oh my gosh, I'm going to be 180 pounds. And I mean, to think back on that and to think that I was 184 pounds and I was so excited because I had lost some weight and some fat and it was holding at that lower weight. Oh man, I never want to go back. I'm never going to go back. Never. I will never. And another thing is I want to say, I've never yo-yoed. I've never lost a substantial amount of body weight, like over 10 pounds, and gained it back. Um, Never. When I started, I stuck to it and I lost the weight. It was that I had made up my mind, and that was it. I made up my mind. I made up my mind. So drink more fluids and push that fasting window as far as you can, and you will see results. I eat one meal a day. Okay. And in that window of meals, I eat now, I've incorporated 3 eggs, whether they're poached, boiled, fried, I don't care, and meat in my diet. And it's the best thing I've done, because I'm going to tell you, eggs are a complete protein. Collagen is not a complete protein. You know, eggs are a complete protein. So you want to incorporate eggs into your animal-based diet if you want to lose the body fat. And you want to get to the point to where you're eating sensible amounts of food and you're full, you're satiated. I was so stuffed full the other night when I went to that smokehouse for dinner. I mean, I left there and I was just like, oh, I'm so full. And, it was just fantastic, because by the time I got home, I didn't have that feeling anymore, but it sustained me for over 24 hours, because by the time I had dinner the next night, I wasn't even hungry. I had to push myself to eat. So let's see here. What are the comments? Let's see. I don't want to use that hand because it blocks the camera. Let's see. Kung Fu Cat says it's a long road. Stay the path. This road takes you where you need it. Right. And Kung Fu knows that, because Kung Fu's done it as well. This road takes you where you need to be. True, I totally agree. And celebrate every victory, especially the small ones. I totally agree. Yes, I agree with that. That's fantastic. So, yes, celebrate. Celebrate does not mean go out and have cheesecake. Celebrate does not mean go open up a package of cookies. Celebrate does not mean go and start eating candy or pasta or rice or bread. Okay, celebrate means exercise and practice something called gratefulness. Be grateful, be appreciative, love yourself, love who you are, appreciate yourself always. And until next time, be happy, be healthy. Bye for now.